Close your eyes for a moment. Picture it. It's Friday night in 1998. You're in America. The week is finally over. You and your family jump into the car, drive down to the local Blockbuster store. And the moment those glass doors slide open, you're hit with bright lights, rows upon rows of VHS tapes, and that excitement of choosing the perfect movie for the weekend. For millions of Americans, this was more than just renting a movie. This was a ritual. But today, only one Blockbuster store remains. And the company that once dominated every neighborhood has become nothing more than a nostalgic memory. So what happened? How did the king of video rentals, worth billions, fall to zero? While Netflix, the underdog it once laughed at, went on to become one of the most powerful entertainment companies in the world? This is the incredible rise and fall of Blockbuster, and the billion-dollar mistake that changed entertainment forever. Our story begins in Dallas, Texas, in 1985. A man named David Cook opened a video rental store. But unlike the small mom-and-pop shops that existed at the time, this one was different. It was massive. It had thousands of movies neatly organized by category, bright signage, and a professional look that made it stand out. People weren't just renting movies anymore. They were stepping into an experience. Blockbuster grew insanely fast. By the late 80s, it had hundreds of locations. Families loved it. Teenagers loved it. Couples loved it. By the 90s, Blockbuster wasn't just a store. It was a part of American culture. Friday night meant two things: pizza and Blockbuster. At its peak, Blockbuster had over 9,000 stores worldwide, employed more than 80,000 people, and was valued at more than $5 billion. In the US, the blue and yellow logo was everywhere. Strip malls, shopping centers, city corners. Everyone, at some point, walked through those glass doors. And with that dominance came arrogance. Blockbuster believed it was untouchable. After all, who could ever replace the magic of walking through aisles of movies, holding the box in your hand, and arguing with your family about which film to pick? But behind the scenes, technology was changing. The internet was growing. DVDs were replacing bulky VHS tapes. And a small startup in 1997 had an idea that seemed laughable: mailing DVDs directly to people's homes. That startup's name? Netflix. At first, Blockbuster barely noticed. Netflix was tiny, losing money, and not seen as a threat. After all, who would wait days for a DVD in the mail when you could drive down the street and get it instantly? But Netflix had a secret weapon: no late fees. You see, late fees were Blockbuster's dirty little secret. Every year, they made nearly $800 million just from charging people who forgot to return movies on time. Customers hated it, but they had no choice. Netflix flipped that script. Rent a movie, keep it as long as you want, no penalties. People loved it. In the year 2000, Netflix's founders, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, walked into Blockbuster's headquarters with a proposal. They offered to sell Netflix to Blockbuster for just $50 million. Their idea? Blockbuster could use Netflix's online model, while Netflix could use Blockbuster's brand and stores. It was a perfect partnership. But Blockbuster's executives laughed. Literally, they believed Netflix was a joke. One Blockbuster executive later admitted, quote, "They just kind of chuckled at us." That laughter was the sound of a billion-dollar mistake. While Blockbuster ignored the future, Netflix adapted. They improved their website. They built a subscription model. For just $20 a month, you could rent as many DVDs as you wanted. No late fees, no stress. Customers started switching. Slowly at first, but momentum was building. Meanwhile, Blockbuster tried to fight back. In 2004, they finally launched their own DVD by mail service. But by then it was too late. Netflix was already the brand people trusted, and Blockbuster still couldn't give up on late fees because they were addicted to that revenue. By 2007, Netflix had made its biggest move yet: streaming. No more waiting for DVDs in the mail. With just a click, you could watch instantly. This was the future. And Blockbuster? They didn't see it coming. Between 2007 and 2010, Blockbuster's empire crumbled. Stores closed one after another. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. The giant had fallen. Today, only one Blockbuster store remains. It's in Bend, Oregon, a small town where locals keep the memory alive. It's become something of a tourist attraction, a museum of nostalgia. People still visit, take pictures, and remember what once was. But Blockbuster's fall wasn't just about bad business. It's a lesson. They had everything: money, customers, brand recognition. But they failed to adapt. They underestimated change. And in business, that's fatal. So what can we learn from Blockbuster's story? It's simple. Never ignore the future. Technology doesn't wait for anyone. What seems small today could be unstoppable tomorrow. Netflix was once a tiny company no one believed in. Today, it's worth more than $200 billion. Blockbuster, on the other hand, is just a memory. The rise and fall of Blockbuster isn't just a business story. It's a reminder for all of us. Adapt or be left behind. So, the next time you open Netflix and click play, remember this. Somewhere out there, in a small store in Oregon, the last Blockbuster sign is still glowing. A relic of a time when Friday night meant family, popcorn, and a trip to the video store.